Alright peeps, Valak here again. Sorry for such a long hiatus on not making any videos. But I wanted to talk about a new system build that I had running, but apparently due to a manufacturer defect, my board got fried. Well, let's see what it looks like. Alright, I've already had the board in the system and I've already pulled it back out. And if you're worried about me frying the board, don't, because it's a $200 paperweight. In fact, I'll show it to you now. It is the X99E from Asus. Alright, now the thing that actually fried on this is actually right here above the heatsink. It's actually underneath the heatsink is what fried. Pretty much it's the one of the North Bridge integrated circuits and one of the MOSFETs that's right below it. Go ahead and take that off now. No, let's see. I've already had it off before, but I wanted you guys to see that this was actually not my fault. Because this board has had less than 12, well, roughly about 12 hours of runtime on it. And what I was actually doing with it was benchmarking, seeing its performance. Had everything up and running. Windows 10 was running fine. It's the first Asus board that I've ever had fail. Heatsink's off. There we go. You want to see what happens whenever a bad board actually gets out of or gets past QC? Because I could tell you, I work in a factory that actually delivers parts, and we've had bad parts get to the customers. And this right here is no exception, even though it's from an integrated electronics manufacturer. I make automotive parts. Same process. You got to keep QC under control. And I'm a customer that's not happy with this. See that right there? You see where it's burnt right there? That's actually an arc burn inside the thermal pad. That right there is material from the board itself. Show you that too. Set this thing down so I can actually get good lighting on it. There we go. Alright. It's this one right here. See all that copper right there? Then you can see roughly, if I get out of the lighting, all that arc burn right here on this MOSFET and on this integrated circuit. That tells me that there was something wrong with the board whenever it came out of the manufacturing facility. This is something that I don't like. And I have done a bit of research to find out about boards failing like this. And what I can say is every single one of them have had a Broadwell E Intel CPU on it. This is an LGA 2011 V3 motherboard with the X99 chipset. Be warned, guys. Watch out which board you put in the Broadwell CPU into. Because even though the 6800K is on the qualified vendors list for Asus boards like this, it still failed and fried the board. The CPU looked perfectly fine. The RAM was okay. The only thing that failed was the motherboard. And now I've got to put another $200, at least minimum $200 out of my own pocket to actually get my system up and running. I've already spent $1,230 on it. I'm not happy with this. This has made me very, very salty. I don't like that. Oh. and I was just enjoying the experience while it lasted. Asus, stop being lazy. Get your QC to actually make sure that their boards are of top quality. Because I'm still using the P6T SC with the X58 chipset from Asus in my system currently. It's a 6-year-old, well, it's actually about an 8-year-old board that is still running circles around this one because this one's a paperweight. I don't like that. Asus, if you do see this, get onto QC. Get onto your manufacturers and get onto your workers in the facility to make sure that they make sure their parts are clean when they exit your facilities of manufacturing. No more of these parts should be getting out to any more customers, especially not like this. I've seen too many reviews about this and I've experienced it myself. You've seen the footage. I've sent you pictures through tech support about this exact board. I've sent you an email and pictures on it explaining what happened. I was actually benchmarking with Grand Theft Auto 5 and it fried it. I actually had CPU-Z benchmarking running in the background while doing other tasks, and yes, it did slow down a little bit because the CPU was under stress. That's a given. But it should not have failed like this. This is a manufacturer defect that should be taken care of immediately. Take care of it, or you will not have another Asus customer. Stay frosty, peeps. Chill out on that like button if you like this video, and hopefully my little rant will actually open your eyes to making sure you get good quality parts.